Shropshire's Safe and Well visits. For many years, fire officers across the country have been carrying out home fire safety checks in people's homes, providing residents with fire safety advice, checking that smoke alarms are working, and replacing or installing new ones if needed. Fire officers found that vulnerable people such as elderly, disabled and people living alone were at higher risk of fires. Therefore, it was really important to make sure they received the advice and support needed to keep them safe in their home. These home fire safety checks have been very successful and have helped reduce accidental fires throughout the county, preventing injuries and fatalities. Fire officers in Shropshire visit over 3,500 homes a year and are highly regarded and trusted by their local communities. This put them in an excellent position to give householders advice and support about other services. Fire officers often picked up on concerns that need to be brought to the attention of other agencies. However, this was done informally and on an individual basis. Fire officers realised these additional checks could benefit all householders they visited. So, what was a home fire safety check soon became a Safe and Well visit. Safe and Well visits were already taking place in other fire services across the UK. Shropshire's Safe and Well visits first started in Oswestry, where local fire officers began talking to residents about their well-being through a new scheme called Healthy Lives. The Healthy Lives programme involves working with the local community to look at how people could take more control over their health and well-being, to help them remain safe and reduce their risk of ill health. It made sense for everyone to work together, and so the Safe and Well visit became an important part of Healthy Lives. As well as checking smoke alarms and fire risks, fire officers now look out for slips, trips and falls, signs of loneliness and isolation, discuss lifestyles such as smoking, and check if there's adequate heating in the home. Officers will also speak to those family members who look after a loved one to see what advice and support is available to them. And if someone does require additional advice and support, then fire officers will refer them to the appropriate services. Whether that's support found in the local community or, if more help is needed, support from health and social care services.
My name's Julie Morgan, married, 4 kids, 3 grandchildren. I've basically got plastics allergy, I've got a minor heart problem that showed up after I quit smoking, I've got peripheral neuropathy.
My name's Justin Morgan. I hadn't heard of Safe and Well until they turned up on the door. I wasn't even aware of certain other support systems that were in place.
He said he'd contact the council and let them know about what's going on. He said he'd put me in touch with a few other things like the carer support service that maybe they could help. Suggested a few different organisations that might help support us as a family, which is one thing we were very pleased with, and knowing that there is help out there. And you don't realise just what is out there until somebody like the fire brigade actually come along and say, well, have you heard of this one or heard of that one? Since I had the visit, we've now got my emergency call on the phone. I've got grab handles set up at certain points around the house, indoors, outdoors as well. I'd made the comment about Nikki's being a carer, and she does little things like she sees me struggling in the kitchen and she'll come and put her hands either side of me and say, I'll help you, mummy. She's 7 and I don't want that. I want her to be a normal 7-year-old, so he suggested, well, put her in touch with the children's carer support. We've been in touch with the school, the OT, but from what I can gather, they do things like days out and she'll be with other children in her situation, so if she needs someone to talk to or there's a problem that turns up and she can't talk to me because she thinks mum's already got enough on her plate, then she's got someone there who's in the same situation as her.
She can now manoeuvre around the house with far more safety than she could before. I don't have to hover around. She's got a little bit more of her privacy and some of her dignity back. Yeah, big difference to Julie. And it's helped me as well, because it means it's less of my time's taken up watching Julie. I can get on with other stuff that needs to be done. So, yeah, It's helped the entire family.
What's great about Safe and Well visits is that it allows us to identify those most vulnerable in our communities that have not accessed help and support. They help connect individuals and families to many local resources, activities and support services in their local community. This could help avoid people going into hospital or become dependent on health and social care services. To find out more about Shropshire's Safe and Well visits, go to www.shropshirefire.gov.uk. If you want to know more about our Healthy Lives programme, visit www.shropshirechoices.org.uk.